All right, there we go. Let's get the music playing. Listen to Oh, excuse me. We're gonna set the world on fire tonight. But not quite yet. My husband should be home in any minute. And I bet you he's gonna come in all loud and obnoxious and shit. Or he's gonna come in super sweet and nice and quiet. I guess we'll find out which. Oh, I hear the garage. Turn down the music. We need to pull some runes for this before I get too into the cards. Oh, gosh damn it, fucking cats. Cats did something. Well, at least one of them is by the door. Don't worry, he only threatens to shoot the cats. He doesn't actually do it. The one at the door is our cat too, so. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna light the world on fire with today? This one just fell out. I, meaning East. Ice. Already, huh?
Fucking dirty ass fucking cats.
Yeah, I heard.
Nala ran in before the door was even.
I heard. I heard the door open, and then I heard dirty ass fucking cats.
There she goes.
Yeah, there she goes.
The door closed?
I think so.
Don't drink the one that's in the door.
Yeah, did it drop?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know where you're gonna hide at.
Thank you.
They didn't have any fast breaks.
He's the best.
Nada.
Come here, kitty, so we can throw your ass outside.
Where'd the Nutter Butters come from?
Upstairs. They're the second box that we had.
Nada.
I'll go get my cheat sheet for these runes here in a minute.
Huh?
I'm talking to my live.
Ah.
I'm live.
They said 9:30.
It's 9:33. I thought you said 9:30. It is 9:30. Last one. And I get why do I keep getting the same runes? That is odd. Yes, it's hamburger helper. It's on the stove.
Yeah, but really, I'm not that hungry altogether.
Fair enough. I have a cheat sheet for my runes. Alright, let's see what we got here. Issa, ice, standstill, block, or challenge. Then we have... Where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are. Nauthies, need, necessity, hardship, or delays. I know that one. Why did I forget that one? Rido, I think. Yes. Wagon, travel, journey, or destiny. I think this is Jibo. Double check. Yes. Gift, love, generosity, marriage, and partnership. And then we have Ewaz, meaning horse, transportation, or partnership. So those were the runes that I pulled to light the world on fire. Let's carve those in. I found this at Goodwill.
Oh, you didn't want to use the blister no more?
No, I gotta clean it. It blocked real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah. Oh, that's like the cleanest one I made. That R there's like the cleanest one. Oh, that's beautiful. Sorry, what were you saying, honey?
I was just saying how this might be one of those ones that we don't use that often.
Yeah.
I mean, put 2 bowls to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun.
Got it unclogged.
Okay.
Reverse pressure.
I mean, yeah.
And a big old glob of it came out.
I bet.
I'm gonna freeze it.
I was gonna clean it first.
Don't worry about that.
Ew.
I'm gonna freeze it.
Gross. Let me clean it first.
So the glycerin goes
down. This world is on fire.
I'm tired of tripping over these damn things. Yeah, do you have Pepsi? Case?
Honey.
Case.
Oh, I'm so thirsty. There's a fresh bowl pack, by the way, with some keef topper.
I was telling my coworker, Connor, he's like 18, 19 years old. One kid.
I'm live, by the way, just FYI.
I asked him what his political views are, or right or left. And or he's like me, he's middle of the line, but he has a foot over the line, more towards the left. I'm like, well, no, that's understandable. I'm like, you don't care for Donald Trump? He's like, no, but he's better than Kamala. I'm like, okay.
How? Fucking how do these people exist?
I don't know. But I was like, so you're not a big diehard Trump fan? He's like, no. I'm like, my wife went to the protest. Oh, God. I'm like, yeah, she had a fun time, everything, but I dropped her off with my big old red jacked up truck. He's like, yeah? I'm like, yeah, and I started blaring, fuck Donald Trump. He thought it was hilarious.
That's awesome.
It's like, that's what they were protesting? I'm like, yeah, so I figured it was fitting to flare that going down the road. I picked it and dropped off my wife and picked her up.
I can't wait to see all these Trumpsters like lose their goddamn mind about the markets, especially those that do have like their retirement in the market.
I love how even Musk is turning on them.
Oh, because Musk doesn't want the tariffs. He wants the market to crash because then he can buy it up cheap. But he doesn't want the tariffs going into place because the tariffs fuck with his business.
All these people get shot anyways. Like, this was the worst move for him. If he never got into politics,
he'd be fine.
His company would be fine, except for that massive recall.
Like,
that would have been news and it would have been gone.
If he just fucking stayed under the radar as the loser we all know he is, but we didn't know he was then.
He's the kid that got beat up in high school for playing Dungeons and Dragons.
By other kids who play Dungeons and Dragons.
I know, even the kids who play Dungeons and Dragons, they want to be around his ass.
I hope you're enjoying our commentary on fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
How many of them protest?
If they didn't protest, they were either watching the protest or doing other things like calling representatives or in the
I know
they're
all pitching in their own way that they were able to do. I was just curious.
At least a handful I know were. Alright. I gotta do this. I'm gonna take a little more wizard time before I do, because I'm not quite in the right headspace. And I'm really shuffling these because I had just like sorted them and ordered them so that I could take some photos after. It just made it easier to find the cards when I was trying to find a whole bunch of them. So now I have to mix them all back up again. So that's why I'm like quadruple shuffling again. I just want to make sure that they're all mixed up. Ooh, that was a good hit. Ooh. You're gonna turn everybody you work with into a fucking liberal, honey. I swear to God. Here, don't I make for some wizard time?
I just got flattened by a cop. You motherfucker.
Better than co-owners. What, the smart lady with the fucking plan? With the economic plan that was praised by economists? That was praised by economists that won the fucking Nobel Peace Prize? And now our fucking market has crashed.
You know, she would have already made weed legal.
Oh, what we could have had.
We could have had free weed.
Well, I don't think we could have had free weed, but... we could have had a lot, that's for damn sure. Still mad they didn't request a fucking recount, but, you know. Whatever. Okay, so... this is for this week, April 6th through April 12th, because I'm behind perpetually. Something has shifted, though. The energy is different in a good way.
Well, see, I think it was like, sort of like Futurama, where it was ripping the space-time and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, they got twist turned upside down. So let me take a minute and sit right there and tell you how I became Prince of the
Town called Bel Air. Tell me you're ADHD without telling me you're ADHD.
One more time.
You communicate entirely in song lyrics. I got the Magician, and wait, there was a whole ass other card. Okay. The Five of Wands, Conflict. Ooh, okay.
The bromance has ended.
The bromance is... You enjoyed that tarot reading I did. I was right. That fucking ship is falling apart. That, like, there's no denying that they are far from best buddies.
He publicly came out and said, yeah, no, he's wrong.
He, like... this has been long time brewing. Okay. I like that the Magician's at the top, though. That's a good sign.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
It's more of an as above, so below. Ooh, a King of Swords.
I'm allowed to interpret how I feel.
You're correct.
Each person's allowed to interpret the cards how they feel, whether they use the artistic meaning behind them or not.
Sorry, I got distracted. This was the card that popped up, but other cards fell because I got distracted.
Sorry. No distraction.
You are a distraction.
You're the problem. You're
the problem.
Real problem. This I know. Why the fuck did I get close again?
Are you going to be a part of the problem or a part of the solution? I'm going to be the whole problem. Fucking try me, bitch.
Chaos ain't got shit on me.
I'll tell you what. People are fucking, like, more followers than they are leaders. That is the goddamn truth. And I did not realize... I knew I wasn't, like, a follower, but I really never considered myself a leader until the protest yesterday. And I realized I was one of the few people actively, like, really shouting and encouraging more. Like, others were doing the same, and I got, swept up with them. But it was like 5 of us out of the 1,000 that were there. Well, obviously I'm being a little hyperbolic there. But man, like...
I'm going to fuck you. I think it's called fucking dead. What did I say?
So now I'm looking for the central theme of the week. I'm getting like a weird feeling like I did when I was pulling cards before the election.
Well, I noticed Kamala's
Justice.
being more out.
I noticed that too. I just got the Justice card for the central theme of the week.
Every time you pull the Justice card, all I can think about is Kamala Harris because she used to legit be a fucking judge.
Well, a prosecutor.
But
she was a attorney general. So she was Big Sister General. So we've got Justice. All right, the top card. The Empress. Death reversed. Temperance reversed.
Temperance burning.
Every time. Another smart female. And the Two of Cups reversed. A breakup. Breakup. This is a beautiful spread. Okay. Oh, honey, my iPad is still in your car. In your truck. Whatever.
Yeah, center console.
I need to get it.
You know where it's at. You know where the truck is.
I know. I'll get it later. Can I borrow your phone?
No.
Damn it. Yes?
No.
Damn it. Yes?
No means no. My phone, my choice.
Fine. I'll use my burner.
Your phone basically still takes pictures.
It does. I just forgot it existed. I have a burner.
You showing off your burner?
I did just show off my burner.
Kind of counterproductive of a burner.
Not really. It doesn't even fucking work right now.
$30, it'll be back on tomorrow.
I don't want it on right now. I'm good. I like having it.
I have something for you.
You just have the number saved in your phone as Side Chick. So you just like it when I text you from it. No, I'm not saying the other half. No. It's bad enough that you have it the first name is Side Chick. I don't need to say what the last name is. Jesus. Yeah, fuck you. Shut up. So you just like it when I text you from the number because of what name pops up on your goddamn screen. If you like it so much, put it under your wife's contact and change your wife's name.
No, because it's been the same contact since we got together.
So fuck you.
You didn't pay attention to what I said, did you?
Yes, you had it as wifey since we got together. I hear that. Cute motherfucking dork.
And I still have a picture from when we were back in high school. You just all nappy haired, not even care in the world, just look into the camera.
You dork.
Oh, you're just mad because you're blushing. And
Shut up.
Recorded.
Shut up.
See how mean she is to me? She's so mean to me.
I'm so mean to you. Shut the fuck up. Hi, Rhea. Perfect timing. I just pulled the cards. Now I'm about to go over them. Burner phone. Someone said, like, LOL. Burner. So I was like, ha.
Burn.
We're watching the world burn tonight. Because we might as well. They're on my side.
I see how it is.
Should be on my side. They're my followers. No, I'm just kidding. They love you for some fucking reason. You know.
I'm an asshole.
You are an asshole. Okay.
Always and forever.
Okie dokies. So, look at this, Ray. Look. Got Justice at the center of the week. Isn't that glorious? I'm feeling relief. Like, there's relief with this week. This is for this week, the week of the 6th through the 12th. They're both on my side.
I see how it is.
Okay.
Why are you trying to kill me, dude?
We've got the 8 of Pentacles reversed. So kind of a bit of impatience. Like, we're not seeing our efforts come to fruition fast enough, and a little bit of irritation with that.
A little bit.
Commentary in the background. What do you want your name to be for this purpose? Mine is Kitty Cat, so they're currently calling you Mr. Kitty Cat.
Meow.
Just goes meow.
Meow.
Mr. Meow.
Alright, meow.
Alright, meow.
Better come down, meow.
You're just Mr. Kitty Cat then?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Mr. Kitty Cat it is. The top of the deck, we have the Magician, which is kind of that as above, so below, and creating your own world. Creating your own world. Then we have the Five of Wands, active conflict. So there's some kind of active, disruptive, and it seems like it's very... Mr. Tomcat is a name suggestion.
How about Rick?
Rick? Alright, we're Rick. He's Rick.
Sure. I'm a rich Rick.
His name is Rick. Alright. So. Oh, that's gonna be weird. I got distracted by Rick. I can't. Fucking can't. Okay, active conflict, some kind of disagreement. I don't know. This feels very political to me. This feels very, very Cory Booker to me. Then we have the King of Swords. I wonder if that's where I was getting Cory Booker energy. Follow up from that. Anyway, we have a strong and logical leader coming into play. Then there is an active deception, but somebody getting caught with their hand in the cookie jar. So someone's not getting away with what they think they're getting away with, which is very fitting with Justice in the center. Then there's kind of the Four of Cups, which leads into weighing your options and deciding if what's being offered is worth any more or less than what you already have. So again, center of the week is the Justice card. So things are going back into balance. Oh, I just got like lightheaded thinking of that. Yes. It's just, it's just that sense of relief. Am I crazy? Rick?
Yes.
Am I crazy though? Do you feel that sense of relief too?
Yeah.
And
Ever since I got this job.
True. You've definitely been feeling more positive, but I've had a shitty day, but after pulling this card, I'm actually feeling a lot better. Like, that is wonderful. And then I am obsessed with the outer cards. We've got, let me get them all here. We start with the Empress at the beginning of the week. So very feminine energy, very demure, very mindful. So we've got just this strong women presence, strong leadership. This is really on par with coming out of the protest yesterday, just because of the amount of really white women that were just front and center at all of the protests I saw yesterday.
Did you see that Will Ferrell thing I sent you?
I did, yes. We need to just let women run the world because it's fucking true.
Who runs the world? Girls.
Who runs the world? Girls. Who runs the world? Girls.
All the thing is
Temperance.
Channing Tatum doing that on the lip sync battle.
Temperance reverse suggests a little bit of shakiness, uneasiness, and maybe some anxieties going into the middle of the week. It feels very, it matches up with the Five of Wands energy there. So some kind of conflict is causing anxiety leading up to the middle of the week. Then we have disagreements, breakups of partnerships. I'm wondering if this is related to the United States' position and, you know, internationally and where we are as a country, fucking everything goddamn else. Then we have death reversed, which is kind of uneasy change. So we are definitely, it's a change we cannot prevent. It is a change that is happening whether we like it or not. But we have the opportunity to kind of plead our case a bit. And I'm really wondering how, is this positive? Is this negative? It feels positive, but like in a way that comes with birthing pain. It's very necessary pain. It sucks. It's sad that it is necessary, but it is not overtly negative. I don't know how to describe it, but that's just kind of the overall description I can currently give. Okay, so now I'm going to catch up my comments real quick, and I'm probably going to take some wizard time.
Mm-hmm.
I have been having a really hard time going to any protest. This is the first and only protest I've actually been able to go to because it just so happened to work out with my husband's schedule and with Rick's schedule. I'm going to have that tone every time I say it now.
Oh, come on, Rick. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Here's what we're going to do. Anyway, so it was really hard for me to get out to any of the protests that were happening. I was really excited when I saw that my little town had a protest at all back in March. That was really exciting. And then, so when I looked up when the hands-off protest was and saw that it was a time that I could actually attend, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, let's do this shit. So that was awesome.
And then your entrance and exit.
Oh, yes, and I'm also, like, I shared it in the Discord, but basically, I, like, in my little town, they did a little news story for the paper, and you can see my husband's truck drive off, and then you can see me come into frame and start jumping up and down my sign and shit. It's awesome. It's literally like the last 3 to 5 seconds of video. Yeah, I'm gonna take some wizard time real quick. Enjoy the songs.
Regardless, no matter what, you will always be his mom. Hey, at least there's video documentation of you being there.
Making sure that gets snuffed out.
Hey, we got a new tool for that.
Okay. Oh, alright. Let me get my other guidebooks out here. Alright. Here we go. So,
cold.
you know what? I'm going to do the Nightmare Before Christmas one because this one I don't know as well. So the readings will be a little more new to me. This is Pentacles, which are presents. And it is the 8. Okay. Attention to detail is great until it turns into shrewd perfectionism. Step back and try not to focus so much on the minutia. Make sure the big picture is on track before getting lost in the details. Oh, okay. Then we have the Magician. Okay. The Magician combines raw talent and ambition with focused action to manifest a magical vision. You're bubbling over with creativity and inspiration. Now is the time to do something meaningful with it. Put action behind all of your inspired energy to make real progress. Focus, come up with a plan, and make your dreams come true. Manning the breaker box is a...
Hold the fucking flashlight still.
My husband's back. Hold the fucking flashlight. Well, she manned it all by herself without her dad near her. So.
I don't know what it was. It was just a certain breaker box.
Yep.
All I could think is hold the fucking flashlight.
5 of Wands. Here it is. If you find yourself in a collaboration of partnership that's starting to become chaotic or difficult, take a step back. Pointing fingers, shifting blame, and bickering won't move things along. Control your anger and communicate clearly and rationally to get everyone on the same page. King of Swords, that is the needles in this one. Yes, there it is. It's upright, okay. The King of Swords has brains, logic, and determination. He's deeply respected but sometimes feared for his cold, shrewd tendencies. When this card comes forward, take it as a sign to let reason and sensibility guide you instead of letting your emotions get the best of you.
No, fuck that. Do whatever you want.
And then we've got the 7 of Swords. Here it is. 7 of Swords often represents sneaky behavior. You may need to play your cards close to your chest. If you're trying to solve a problem, think outside the box. Sometimes the obvious conventional path isn't the one that will take you where you want to go. Then we have the 4 of Cups. There's a potion in this one. The 4 of Cups indicates there's a decision to be made, but remember, you don't have to accept everything you're offered. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to decline opportunities that don't feel right. Make sure you know what you're signing up for by carefully reading the fine print, especially when faced with offers that seem too good to be true. At the center, we have Justice. Justice as a tarot card is all about due course, accountability, and deciding what's fair. You're searching for the truth, which isn't always easy. Seek out the views and opinions of others to give you a clearer perspective of what's really going on. If you're in the process of making a big decision, be sure to think about all the possible outcomes and keep future repercussions in mind. Ooh, this feels like we're coming into a reckoning.
I reckon right there. You know. Okay.
The Empress is a maternal, nurturing figure who enjoys self-indulgence and life's creature comforts. This is a call for compassion. Being patient and kind with yourself and others will get you further than any other approach. Now's a great time to nurture and indulge your creative impulses, and staying grateful will help you keep a positive, healthy outlook. Got 4 major arcana here. That 5. 4? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Temperance.
Wizard time.
Temperance represents the act of combining different elements together in perfect harmony. If life is feeling hectic, it's time to bring things back into balance. Pay attention to areas of your life that may be a little neglected. The recipe for success requires a pinch of self-reflection and a dash of temperance. Stir thoroughly and enjoy. Alrighty. Have things been feeling a little off between you and someone important in your life? Examine your own needs and motivations. How do you really feel about this relationship? Are you being honest, compassionate, and supportive? Are they? Give yourself time to reflect and take a deep breath and try talking things out. If equilibrium can't be reached, moving on alone may be the best course of action. And finally, at the end of the week, we're facing some pretty big changes. Death is often a feared tarot card, but that's just because it's misunderstood. It's a card of transformation and transition, beginnings and endings. The Death Tarot card is a spooky symbol of change and transformation. Are you putting off a life-changing decision? Resisting change is impossible and will only cause harm in the long run. Letting go of the familiar can be tough, but trust that accepting transition will make way for positive, fresh beginnings. This is going to be an interesting week, isn't it? All right. That was the only tarot reading I really had planned to do. I do have my board out if anybody has any questions. And I have all my other tarot decks ready as well. I am going to take a moment and cough, cough. Or that stuff. Be right back.
What did you want? I understand.
Yes, I know. Maybe everybody will know.
Trying to eat me.
Okie dokies, then. Just gonna eat some Reese's while I wait and see if anybody has requests, and if nobody does, I will happily do next week, which is the 13th through the 19th. I've done all my dailies through the end of the month. I just have to finish writing them up and posting them. Shut up.
Ooh, why you hit so hot?
Oh, yep, I'm open for requests, any and all types. I have the pendulum board, I have my tarot decks, I have mini jars, I have my regular jars at a price. You let me know what you are open for or wanting, and I will let you know what I have available. So then I'm gonna eat this Reese's. It's been a shit day. I need some chocolate. Today was totally low-key garbage. It was just, it was a rough day. It was a rough day. I finally did post my daily, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck the cards were. Six of Pentacles reversed, and the Hermit reversed in the morning, and the Six of Pentacles reversed in the evening. So this morning was a really slow start, kind of a push to get back out and communicate with people, even if it felt yucky. Kind of a desire to stay in your comfort zone, but also themes of procrastination. Like, hey, get the fuck up, do what you gotta do, and then you can go veg out. Six of Pentacles reversed was kind of a reminder, or a call out of greedy and manipulative behaviors. So I think that was low key pretty accurate, but maybe I'm biased. Okay, let's see. Tarot reading about ever moving to Thailand. Yes, we absolutely can. Preferences for tarot deck. I do have my Nightmare Before Christmas, my Pot Tarot, my Memento Mori, and my Standard. So we're not limited to just this one. Yeah, I had a random sudden burst of inspiration closer to the end of the day. Bless you.
Oh, that hurt. Oh.
But also, I was having a hard time controlling my mom rage today. It was rough. So I failed mom school, but we can try again tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Ray, did you have a preference for the deck? I'm just going to go ahead and pull them down real quick so I have them ready. Nightmares. Awesome. Okay. This way I just have them out and ready to go. This one can stay. Like, this box is so freaking pretty. All right, so moving to Thailand. Oh, no need to apologize. You're all good. I just don't remember the last time I shuffled these, so I'm giving them a good shuffle. Is the baby crying? Or is that my imagination?
It's your imagination.
Okay. I hear phantom cries a lot. Sometimes it's a cat meowing and it's not really a phantom cry. I just think it's a baby when it's a cat. Alright. Moving to Thailand. What is in the cards for... Woo! Okay. We've got the Tower reversed, and I cannot seem to get it oh my goodness, I cannot seem to get it unstuck here. All right, is that the one? Okay, there we go. The Tower reversed. So I'm gonna wait to. I'm just gonna wait. The Emperor, which I love that it's Santa Claus. One more card. It's always funny to me when cards come easily and when then they then take a while. Like, bitch, I know I'm clumsy. You don't have to act like I'm not. Like, come on. Really? That's bullshit. Give me one fucking card. Like, I know I'm clumsy, but there we go. That's a little more like it. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. So now we've got the past, present, and the future to pull. So the Eight of Potions reversed for the past. Temperance for the future. And Nine of Presents for the present. Reversed. Okay. Okay. Starting off with the Tower. The Tower represents unexpected destruction, confusion, and major upheaval that illuminates the truth. Sometimes the Tower reversed indicates you're going through a very personal, cataclysmic transformation. Soul-searching and honesty will see you through the fog. Other times, the Tower reversed indicates resistance to the change brought on by the catastrophe. Don't fear the unknown. Embrace the inevitable for a smoother transition into brighter days. Next, we have the Emperor. That is crazy that you have 4 out of 6 cards are major arcana. That's fantastic. Okay. The Emperor, like Santa Claus, uses calm, commanding practicality to take control and save the day. The Emperor is a level-headed ruler and paternal figure who creates order, stability, and routine. Muster your confidence, square your shoulders, and get ready to step into a powerful role. Rather than trying to completely reinvent the wheel, rely on structure, order, and practicality to be the best leader you can be. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Like Oogie Boogie's roulette wheel, the Wheel of Fortune is all about chance. This card represents major life changes and shifts in luck. Life is full of ups and downs. Everything can change in an instant, which may feel scary or even traumatic. Don't get discouraged when things seem dire, because fortune is unpredictable and fate is at play. Stay hopeful. Past 8 of Potions reversed. Okay. Reverse, the 8 of Potions indicates you have a choice to make. Something in your life has reached a tipping point. Will you tough it out, or is it time to move on? Only you know the answer, but sometimes it's best to let sleeping dogs lie, bury the past, and move on. So this was for your past. This feels like a choice was already made. Then we have the 9 of Presents in the present, which I just adore. This card reversed reminds you of your value. Don't sell yourself short. Make sure you're getting the compensation you deserve. Believe in your skills and abilities. What you have to offer is important. Adjust accordingly. And the future is Temperance. You know what Temperance is going to tell you, because we have it all the time. Like pouring magical potions into a cauldron, Temperance represents the act of combining different elements together in perfect harmony. The message of Temperance is moderation. Now isn't the time for excess or extremes, so make sure you're maintaining balance in your life. Remember, whatever you put out, you'll get back. It's all about give and take. Embrace the flow. You feel so attacked right now. See, I'm reading these like semi-blind, but I've got some clue, some context, but these are going to, be more personal to you than they are going to be to me. So you might be reading things in these that I'm not catching yet. Is there anything?
I feel attacked all the time.
Yeah, Rick. I attack you all the time. I really do. I'm so mean to you. You get me like fucking chocolate and shit. I got a good man.
Take you off for date night.
I know. What the fuck? Why am I so mean to you?
It's not just you. The kids do it to me too.
Yeah. Well, the kids are mean to me. Maybe that's why I'm mean to you.
The kids beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, me too. Okay. So, is there any particular question you have about these? As I chomp into my Reese's. I'm sorry. I'm just hungry. I just needed a chocolate break. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. The second row. The past one. This is the 8 of Potions reversed, or the 8 of Cups reversed. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I need to sip. Let me read from my other book and see what this one has to say about it. Don't even start. Don't get me on a giggling. Don't get me giggling with that. Okay. 8 of Potions reversed. It's time to pry your fingers off that which you are holding on to and move out of this period of stagnancy. Avoiding change and action won't alter your circumstances. Confused about your options, feeling a bit foggy perhaps? Your instincts already know which way to go. Listen to them. So I think this kind of underscores your tower moment. Whatever choice your instincts brought you to is leading or has led to the tower. Which, for shits and giggles.
Giggles and shits. Oh my god, she's got the giggles.
Oh my god. The Tower card suggests the ideal time to exhale and let go of responsibility that wasn't yours in the first place. Outcomes that cannot be changed or ideas that never bore fruit. It's time for stock taking and surrender. Do you want me to go through the other ones too? Yeah, just go. Present, 9 of presents, 9 of bud. This one. Okay, reversed. If you've been focusing solely on your material gains to bring satisfaction, it's no surprise you might be feeling a little unfulfilled. Instead, look inward and lean to value that sweet inner growth too. And that's going to underscore the Emperor. So, the present, focusing on material gains to bring satisfaction, might have you feeling unfulfilled. So look inward and learn to value that sweet inner growth. That's going to underscore the Emperor, which in this deck is Sativa, which I love personally. Associations with power, action, and virility. We're talking about maturity, wisdom, rulership, and ambition. He's a welcome sign that things are looking up, and he wants you to be fully present to experience it. So, You're working on some inner growth right now. And that is going to bring you an experience that you'll be able to be fully present for. Future is Temperance. Waiting for 420 can be tough, but timing is, as they say, everything, especially when it comes to matters of harmony, peace, understanding, and balance, and yes, moderation. Trust the timing of the universe and your own progress. This could be the beginning of a spiritual journey. And that's going to underscore the Wheel of Fortune, which is reversed. Life has, as you know all too well, its highs and its lows. Upside down, the Wheel card doesn't necessarily bring bad news. Rather, it may just acknowledge a period of difficulty and even symbolize coming to a place of meaningful closure. Perseverance is the right response. So be patient, trust the timing. It might not be in the near future, is kind of what I'm getting. If it were like a yes, no kind of answer, I'm getting a not right now, but it will be when it's time. Which is a very frustrating answer to get. But at least it's an honest one. Any other requests? One moment, please. You're an amazing husband. Oh, yes, I will. Sometimes letting go of expectations allows things that you have previously put energy into to manifest and come into life. This is going to sound like a freaking stupid ass example, but I'm going to give it anyway. I, to the fucking, loved cheesy ass romances and very traditional okay. Very like traditional roles as far as what I wanted in my future. I wanted a husband, I wanted a boy and a girl, and I wanted to be married by the time I was XYZ age and whatever. And I wanted to have kids and be done by the time I was 30. And for a long time, people were like, "Oh, that's just silly to do, to have goals like that." And it probably was. And I did a lot of spells as a young witchling. And by that I mean literally I was like 8 years old. I was like, this was back when I was homeschooled, so yeah, I was like 6 to 8 years old. And I was doing spells out of the spell book. Love spells out of the spell book. And yeah, that sounds really silly and stupid and whatever. But you know what? I met the love of my life at 14 years old. Married him when I was 22. Had our first baby when I was 27. And had our second baby at 29. And it was a boy and a girl. So, as weird as it is, no dream really is a silly little pipe dream, even if it sounds like a silly little pipe dream. There's no such thing. Dreams are allowed to be whatever you want them to be, because people have started out in the village of the middle of fucking bumfuck Egypt nowhere, got up and somehow, some way made it to another fucking country, got themselves an education, learned a new language, and changed their entire fucking life and the lives of other people around them. So nothing is ever, ever, ever just a silly little pipe dream. It's okay to let go of something or the expectation of something for a little while and let it work its magic. And when the time is right, when it's ready, when it has gestated and it is time to be birthed, it will let you know. Okay. My dad used to say, we are dirt under some 4-year-old booger picking little kid's fingernails. Okay, so I'm just reading back up to the comments. go to Hawaii this summer if it's safe to go. Do you want me to do the pendulum for that, or do you want me to do a card pull for that? I can do either. And or both. I don't mean to be shouting. And with my call outs, I'm just spitting facts. I don't know, man. My dad's other words of wisdom were things like, life is too short to wear uncomfortable shoes. I had that written on his memorial cake for his celebration of life, which was basically just a barbecue at our friend's house where we did Easter every year. I'm going to eat my last Reese's while I await your request as far as pendulum or tarot card. Oh, my pendulum. Oops. Apparently it decided it wanted to come out because it just tossed right out. Tyler was like, yo, me. I always have my shit right here. It's always a key. It might not be within frame, but it is always a key. I took so much fucking Spanish in school. I should be way more fluent than I am. I fucked up. Like, it comes back in certain situations, but I should know way more Spanish than I do.
You should just randomly start speaking Spanish or yelling in Spanish.
I still sometimes say cállate.
Yeah,
Buenos dias. My dad had to take Spanish 1 twice, and he still like barely passed with a D. I think he got like a C on the final exam, like just barely. And originally they were gonna like prevent him from graduating and make him take it again. And I think he just straight up told him, he's like, you can make me, but I'm not gonna get any better. I can't fucking speak Spanish. And it's not because I'm not trying. I just can't fucking do it. It makes no sense to me. Same with like algebra. He barely was able to pass the final exam for algebra to be able to not have to take it again. Because he said once they started throwing letters in there, it was gibberish to him. But he could do statistics just great. But for me, I very much enjoy Spanish. Sometimes I'm in tune with it enough that I can actually translate things and conversations and songs, but I have the type of tism where math is fun, man. I would purposefully hold off on doing my algebra and geometry homework so that I could do it the next morning with my friend who I knew would have trouble doing the math homework, and I could just breeze through it in 10 minutes. So we would sit and do it together so that I could teach her while I did it. And that way she wasn't copying me. It was we were doing it together because I refused to let her just copy it, which is what she wanted. I'm like, no, I'll teach you. And therefore, because we're doing it together, you're going to get the right answers. But this way, at least I'm teaching you. All right. Sorry. Sativa makes me a chatterbox. Oh, after this, I have another story. It's the one that I never got to share last time about I'm the devil, bitch. I never got to finish that story last time, so I will this time. Perdóname. Tyler gets mad if I don't give him an offering. Hey. Don't jump out of my hand like that, bitch. Michael's around my neck, so he's gonna stay there. And I put my dad up there, so he's gonna stay there. It's just Tyler tonight. Okay. So, Should you go to Hawaii this summer? You're wobbly tonight. Why are you so fucking wobbly? What the fuck, bro? Yes, maybe? What the fuck does that mean? That was weird. That was suspicious. What the fuck? Yes, maybe. Okay, maybe you should go. Maybe not. That's not helpful. All right, let's try that again. Is it safe to go to Hawaii this summer? All right, cool, bro. That's better. It's safe to go. Yes, it is safe to go. It is safe to go. Whether or not you should go, apparently, is where he had issues. So, uno momento. Oh, also, apparently, because my dad had shitty-ass Spanish, and sometimes he would exaggerate it for funsies, sometimes I do the same. So if you hear me say things like grassy ass, it's because that's the stupid shit my dad used to say to make fun. Okay. It's not because I can't actually say gracias. Okay. Should you go to Hawaii this summer? Bro, why are you swinging weird? You both are swinging weird. Yes, maybe. And that's like a heavy on the maybe for some reason. Okay. Is it safe to go to Hawaii this summer? Again, more solid yes. It took a minute, but yeah, that's a more solid yes. So it's safe to go to Hawaii. It's not about safety. For whatever reason, the yes maybe has nothing to do with safety. All right. Shut the fuck up, Tyler. I hear you. Jesus. Getting him out. Calm the fuck down. Tyler has something to say, apparently. It's about the trip in Hawaii. Oh, I will definitely continue with it as soon as this is done. Tyler's just yelling at me, so let me get what his message is, and then yes, I will do another pendulum. Like I said, it's always there.
They were dropped from the van you hacked.
No, that's not right. These two weren't right. Okay. Sorry, he's yelling in my brain. And it's like, it's hard to describe as yelling because it's not really words.
No, it was all honey guys running
He is on his video game, so ignore him in the background right now. Okay, it's just these. Okay, it's just those. Alright, let's see. Let's see what he was yelling at me about. The High Priestess. Again, this is regarding should you go to Hawaii. High indeed. The Priestess card represents the divine feminine, a spiritual teacher who is aligned with the natural balance of the universe. She brings gifts of wisdom, intuition, and knowledge. She is the perfect guide for your journey of self-seeking and inner knowledge. Keep secrets close and follow the guidance of your spirits and intuition. The Sun is giving me pure, yes, you should go, enjoy your time. But I think the rest of this is tempered around expectations of it. Let's see, what does the Sun say? There is no more positive, optimistic card in the tarot deck than the Sun, which beautifully shines its promise of warmth and light across all who survey it. If it's good vibes you've been seeking, this is a sign you're on the right path. Focus on relationships and activities that bring you joy. So, yes, you should. 3 of Pipes.
Yes.
Three of Pipes gives it to us straight, but you already knew you were grappling with pain, suffering, heartbreak, or loss. Don't shoot the messenger, but the Three of Pipes hint that there might be betrayal or disloyalty of some sort in a relationship. Yes, the truth hurts, but it's essential to healing and moving on. Why did that feel like a gut punch? 8 of Balls. The 8 of Bongs is the harbinger of transition, ushering in the need to let go and move on. That boredom and restlessness you've been feeling is a sign. But dramatic exits aren't your style. Timing is everything. You'll know when to leave, whether it's a project, a situation, or a relationship. I don't know if that answers more questions or if it raises more questions. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so maybe it's about healing that and moving on with it and kind of saying, let bygones be bygones. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense. I mean, trust your gut, enjoy activities and things that bring you joy, let go and move on of things that bring you pain. I think that's my overall take on that. Okay, let me whip out the pendulum again. Like I said, they're never put away. They're within arm's reach at all times. Of course, of course. Okay, let's see. So for Rhea... Oh, shut up. I'll give you another friggin'... They like their offerings. As if I don't do this all the time. Okay. Should you continue with the American apocalyptic storyline? add a caveat there. At this point in time. Should you continue with it at this point in time? Crinkle, 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 crinkle. Crinkle, crinkle in the background. Oh. No. Okay. Should you switch to work on any of the other tie ideas? Yes, and that was a very solid yes, too. Look at it go. Okay, so that's yes and no. I just realized I didn't really do that last time, but okay. So just confirming. Yes or no, you should stop working on the American Apocalyptic storyline to switch to one of the Thai ones. Yes or no? Yes. I'm getting that, like, if it feels like it would bring you more joy to have a bit of a break, like, there's no reason you can't swap between projects if one is feeling like it's not giving you that dopamine you're craving right now, especially if the deadline on it is, you know, your own. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna tell a quick story here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell a quick story here. So, my mother-in-law is a very boisterous woman, and she is by no means overtly mean, but if you wake her up on a Sunday, one of the only 2 days that she has off a week, Sundays and Wednesdays at this point in time, she is not a happy woman. Cue Jehovah Witness coming bright and early on a Sunday morning. What was it, honey? Like 8 in the morning?
7:30 in the morning.
7:30 in the morning.
On one of my mom's only days off.
One of her only days off. They come.
And she's not a morning person.
She is not just like me. She is not a morning person. Jehovah Witness comes knock on the door. She is furious. She gets up. She is like hair all which way, like
nothing but a nightgown.
Nothing but a nightgown. Just like hair frazzled, angry face. Just whips the door open and goes, "I'm the devil, bitch!" And then slams the door in their face. The Jehovah Witness never came back to that particular address, at least not since they lived there. So yeah, I don't remember what prompted that story the last time when I was going to tell it, but I realized I never got a chance to finish that story or even really start it, so that's what it is. Oh, I have a few more minutes before I need to log off and get writing on some of the dailies. So if there are any other requests, I have a few more minutes. Yes, I will. I will happily do a spell jar for you. Did you want... I don't mind doing a little free mini one, or if you want, I can do a bigger one for the smalls are 5 or so on and so forth. Did you want one of the free minis? Rhea, I'm happy to do one for you too if it's a mini. You got it, right? Let me do that pendulum real quick. Eugene Lee Yang, okay. Will you ever work with Eugene Lee Yang? Excuse me. Yeah, of course. Okay. Eugene Lee Yang. Will you ever work with Eugene Lee Yang? Why am I swinging so hard to a yes? Oh, I guess my mic... Did my mic go out? Yep, my mic went out. So sorry for the change in volume. But that swung quick to yes. Let me do that again. Will you ever work with Eugene Lee Yang? Again, that's a quick yes. And a strong one, too. Ooh. That's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and end the live. But, Sarah, if you want to message me what you would like your spell jar to be, let me know and I will get that done. I've got stuff to do this week. And hopefully, based on that tarot reading we did, it will be a very good week. You're welcome. Good night. See you ladies later.